Think we're good. Hi everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's good to see you all. It is me, Brennomania, coming to you live from Brooklyn. Not Chicago anymore. Brooklyn. For those of you who have not seen me in a while, I have in the interim since I last streamed regularly, which is like a year ago, moved to another state. Started grad school. I'm working on my second master's degree, and I actually recently changed jobs too, so lots of life changes, but some things are the same. Still got Tara. Let me see if I can get her on here for you. There she is. There's Tara. Oh great. I'm gonna have to just like hold the camera like this for the rest of the stream because y'all are just gonna want to see Tara staring out the window and like not at all interested in what I'm doing. So the stream is now dog. That's what's going on. Alright, let's put this back. Because I'm actually going to be playing some video games. Some actual for real video games. Final Fantasy XIII. Which I have attempted to play through before. I got midway through. I actually streamed it a couple years ago and got midway through. And then came to like this one really hard boss who I could not figure out. So I was like, I'll take a break for a while. And then a while turned to between then and now. So I thought what I would do to get back into streaming regularly is play Final Fantasy XIII and actually play through the whole thing this time. So yes, we're gonna start a new game tonight. Anyway, hi Nichols, how you doing, buddy? So I Am Nichols is actually a friend of mine, an IRL friend of mine, who I met in Chicago. We used to work together, and we have both since moved out to the East Coast. And Nick actually just recently got into streaming himself. He's doing Super Mario World speedrun attempts and also some casual Super Mario RPG. So if you're feeling generous, feel free to give him a follow, because he is a cool dude. And I'm actually rather impressed by what he can do with Super Mario World speedrunning. So, anywho, Final Fantasy XIII. I've made a couple of attempts at this game. Off-stream and on-stream. This will be the attempt that leads me to actually finishing this game. Oh, this is already going to be tough because the buttons are not what I am used to. Let's see. I have selected normal mode. Yes, I would like to begin playing normal mode. I could do easy mode, and there's nothing wrong with easy mode. Like, if you want to play through like an easy mode in a game, and it's available to you, then by all means do that. I keep seeing people online who are like, oh, if you play easy mode, you're not really playing the game, and you're like cheating yourself out of the experience. And I'm like, dude, there are no rules that say you can't play easy mode. Anyway. The 13 days. Yes, I remember the 13 days. I think this is Vanille narrating, because it sounds like Vanille's voice. Hi, Cie'th. Enjoy that copious amount of brandy. I should note that dinner is currently being made in the kitchen, so I may have food brought to me at some point. Final Fantasy XIII. The one that comes after 12. Numerically. Okay, so as I recall, these are like... Wait, are they being taken from Cocoon or to Cocoon? I guess we'll see in a moment. There's lightning and there's Saz.
She did it.
Action! Yes, Nick. What a weird place to make dinner. Lightning is not impressed. Oh, thanks, Nick. Yeah, I don't know exactly how far through I got, percentage-wise, but it was a decent way in.
So far, so good.
Ba 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 ba.
They all want to fight.
Good for them.
Chugga 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 chugga. like, just the idea of Cocoon is so weird to me. It's like,
Give me that.
you know, it took me a few playthroughs to like understand how the geography of Cocoon works, because it's like what? It's like the inside of this like moon-like object in the sky. So they're like, it's like everything is built on like the undersurface of the whatever moon thing it is, if I'm recalling this correctly. So theoretically you could like look up and there's not really a sky. You can look up and see like buildings coming down at you. It's weird. It's just weird to me. Cocoon is weird. Just as a concept to me. It looks really cool though. Like, I can only imagine how long it must have taken to construct all of the infrastructure of Cocoon. Like, that's a really complex web of like highways and buildings and all that. Must have taken at least a couple of days. Oh, hello.
Hey,
You look fun.
hey, let's be rational now.
Yes, let's try to reason with the giant machine.
Listen to the big guys now. What do we do?
Watch and learn.
Yeah, watch and learn, Saz, obviously. 4 blades, it's like a Norelco razor. Tutorial time! This will happen a lot. Alright. Let's view the tutorial, because I need to know how to do this. I need to refresh my memory. Alright, so time flows continuously. Watch your ATP gauge. Slowly charges. Oh look, it's charging! Characters perform actions, expending blah blah blah. Alright. You can input entire strings of commands or unleash them all at once. Auto battle. Or abilities. Blah blah blah. Now let's try selecting auto battle. Yay! Okay. 2 attack buttons have just been placed in your command queue. Why yes, there they are. You should learn new abilities. You use commands other than attack. Alright, cool. Next you need to choose target. Once you finish your attacks, blah blah. I can only control lightning. Saz will fight on its own. Fabulous. Hi, Dave! Yes, the entire game is a tutorial. That is the reputation that this game has. It's just like, it's a giant tutorial. Lightning is pretty fast, but the dolphin flipper is faster than lightning, according to legend.
Fall back.
Not so tough now, huh?
Not so tough now that you're dangling over a cliff on the precipice of death.
Challenge now, all right?
Oh, great. You just made it mad, Saz. You just made it mad. Oh, my bad. This is clearly not Dave. Obviously.
I'm coming.
I gotta say, looking at Saz's face, I've never noticed this before, but like his eyeliner game is really on point.
Heads up.
This thing won't give up.
Wow, this thing is like really trying to track us down. It's mad. Alright. Stock a set of situationally appropriate commands, you say. What abilities do I have? Oh, I have Blitz. Let's do Blitz. Let's try Blitz and see what that does. Whee! Let's try auto battle again just to see what happens there. Is it really any different? Sounds like 75 damage and then Blitz is doing how much damage? 56. Alright, so auto battle is gonna do more damage altogether. Oh shoot. Let's do potions, please. Alright, Marvin Warmack. I know it wasn't Marvin, but it looked like Marvin, so I'm gonna call it Marvin. What's the matter, Marvin Warmack? And so Marvin Warmack fell to its demise in the bowels of Cocoon. Nobody else is gonna fall to their death in Cocoon, surely. We did it, whatever it was. Oh good, the Air Force is flying through the city. Surely nothing bad will happen.
Soldier? I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? What are you doing trying to stop the purge? Why don't you tell me that?
I was a soldier.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna have to read the data logs in this playthrough. So I remember, like, Sanctum is like one particular type of soldier, and then there's like
Can't catch a break, can we?
something else that hasn't been mentioned yet, but I'm sure it will be.
Well, better follow up. I'm getting too old for this.
We're at the hanging edge, the restricted zone. Oh good, we're in the restricted section. Happy Christmas. Ooh, let's see. Camera control scheme. I think this is what I'm used to. Actually, hold on. Y-axis inverted, x-axis standard. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Alright. Yay, a data log. Alright.
You sure we can get through here?
Actually, hold up. Ah, no, that's the wrong button. I changed my mind about the camera settings. Let's do... Let's do standard and see if that's... Alright, okay, that was what I wanted, okay. Let's save, yay! The first of many save files. Also, the controls are really throwing me off. The buttons, like, the cancel button is, like, not where I'm used to it being. And the menu button is also not where I'm used to it being. Everything is, like, rotated around. I'll have to, like, change the settings later. Ah! See, I just canceled out of the... just like that, I just canceled out of the menu without meaning to. Alright. Data log. Chapter 1. Defiers of Fate. Okay. Hold on a sec. The chat window on my screen is, like, directly in front of... where the dialogue is. And I'll deal with it later. Alright. Let's see. Let's actually not worry about the data log for now. When I get to a good point, I'll read some of it. A primer on enemy encounters! Yay! Many and various enemies stalk the roads that you must travel. Upon entering an enemy's detection radius, the mini-map in the upper right corner will flash in warning. Ah, yes. I'm familiar with this concept. Let's get him! Psychom Mortem, eh? Warden. I said Wardum. Warden.
What do you suppose this is?
Don't know, don't care. No, Saz, you catch up to me.
Fixing to ditch me already, huh?
I'm not trying to ditch it, Saz. You're just too slow. You are too slow. So many Psycom wardens. Oh, Psycom. That's the other like group of soldiers. There's Psycom and there's Sanctum. 5 stars. I'm gonna get 5 stars every single time. No, I'm not. That's not true. I will not be able to sustain that streak. Let me look in the data log again. Let's see. Primers. Is there... What's in here? Alright. Gameplay basics. I don't really care about that. Battle basics. I don't really care about that. Exploration. Nah. Main menu. Enemy intel. Alright. Nothing terribly much about story and lore stuff that I need to concern myself with just yet. But there will be. There will be. Ooh, Psycom Enforcers now. Psycom was like, they're killing all of our wardens. We need to send in our enforcers instead. Surely this will destroy them. Spoiler alert, it's not going to. I like how Sass has like those little dance moves going with his gun. He's just like, I'm gonna pose and shoot you at the same time. It's like, he doesn't even need to like look where he's aiming. He just like automatically hits them. Whoa, that plane almost shot me. How rude. Sass does not like low-flying things trying to kill him. High-flying things trying to kill him, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Or non-flying things. But low-flying things? No, sir. Absolutely not.
Not wanting to get purged, I get. But taking on trained soldiers?
Better to die than get sent to Pulse. It's hell for Brimstone.
Oh, right. Everyone in Cocoon is like, Pulse is hell.
This place ain't exactly paradise.
Domesticated peacekeepers. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe not for a soldier.
Oh, a kitty.
I'm trying to say, hey!
Let's play with the glowy death kitties. See, Lightning is petting the glowy death kitty. Pantherons. They're Pantherons. Okay. Alright. Ooh, yes. First stagger. Panther on, Panther off. Alright, we did it. We slaughtered the Pantherons. The poor, poor Pantherons. Nope, Nick, it was just like any other type of kitty. You're absolutely right about that. Whew, we've come a long way. Let's save again. There is certainly no shortage of save points in this game.
You must be real nice from up there.
Whee! Oh, hi there. Didn't see you there. That guy has like a flying suit. Aerial recon. The thing also looks really heavy. Yes. Oh, Serious Inc. I'm glad you missed. I'm glad that I can make puns for you again. Dave. There's a chapter in Remake called In Search of Hope. Oh, yes. Yes, if those of you who saw me play this game on stream previously, you might remember that Hope is a character that I found incredibly annoying. I'm unsure if that's going to remain the case this time, but we'll see. How do we beat that? Well, with our weapons, of course. Obviously, Saz. Like, we're gonna fight the giant carrier thing with like our sword and your pistol, and you know it'll be fine. Oh, I just caught like the grunting sound effects that the Psycom folks make when you defeat them. You're like, "Argh!" Except it's like they've got like the techno muffling, like inside their helmet thing, inside their helmet sound, like. "Argh!"
Preemptive strike.
Ooh, preemptive strike, you say?
So much for the element of surprise.
Ah, yes, we're the good guys, so of course we're rebels. That's how these things always work. Item usage. I already used items. Like, I had to use potions earlier, or else I was gonna die. But let's view the tutorial anyway, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Alright, I know that. And that was the okay, let's see. We have potions, which restore hippie.
I owe ya.
I like that a single potion does heal your entire team, so that is nice. Unless you like do it really quickly. Yes. I love the hope bashing that's already happening in chat right now. Yeah, honestly, Serious Inc., I don't really remember much of the game either. So I just remember that, like, you're in Cocoon and, like, people are sending people to Pulse, and they're like, Pulse is hell, and also, like, there's the fal'cie stuff, and, like, if you're fal'cie, you're cursed, and you have to do, like, this task or whatever, or else you're gonna turn into a fal'cie, which is, like... No, a Cie'th. A Cie'th, like, monster things, whatever. I don't know. fal'cie, fal'cie, Cie'th. I get them all mixed up.
Do we turn back?
There's no time.
Then what do you suggest we do?
Quiet.
Yeah, there were a lot of proper nouns. Like, I remember the first time I played through this game, I was like, there's a lot of game-specific terminology that I don't really understand.
No, don't leave me!
Let go.
The hell no, you're my only way out of here! No,
Lightning is straight up just about to ditch Saz. Sorry, Lightning, your snappy magic is not working.
right?
Looks that way.
Like how Saz is like, hey, we could go that way! And Lightning is like, you know, you just kept me from going the way I was gonna go. So yeah, I guess we could go that way.
Alright, you leave this to me.
Yeah, Dave, that's why for this playthrough I'm gonna try to read the data log more, because I know that, like, there's a lot of that stuff in the data log. So hopefully we can all build an understanding together. Yeah, Lightning, why would you bail on Saz? He's like your best friend that I think you just met like 5 minutes ago on the train or something. I don't know. I'm sure that will be explained in due course. Or maybe it won't be explained at all. I don't know. I don't remember how much of the story they actually explain. Uh-oh, shoot. I need to use an item. Like, yesterday. There we go. Whew. Boy, I almost wiped early. That could have been bad, but thankfully it was not. Panther off. Psycom Warden is like, oh no, my kitties! Yeah, that's true, Nick. There's like a lot of flashbacks to different days.
Hey now.
And it's all out of order. And you have to kind of piece it together.
Seems to be in working order.
Save! Whee! Let's activate whatever this thing is. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Whee! Got to go on a fun lift ride to the next street where there are more people wanting to kill us.
Deportees, are we? Weapons down. I'd hate for this to turn ugly.
Turn ugly?
He wants to kill us without a fight.
Oh, let's make it ugly. Ooh, attack chain tutorial. I probably remember this, but let's see. Initiate an attack chain, select auto battle or attack from the abilities, choose the Cie'th Marauder as your target. Alright. Oh, right. Blitz is an area of effect attack. Forgot about that. Alright, so you attack an enemy and the chain gauge fills. Do your percentage called the chain bonus. More damage, blah blah. Continue pummeling the Cie'th Marauder, boosting your chain bonus until the gauge is full. Alright, let's do that. There we go, now it's staggered. Its chain gauge is full, the bow will stagger your foe. Da 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 da. Be aware, however, that an enemy's chain gauge begins to drain the moment it is staggered. Once the gauge is empty, the enemy will no longer be staggered. Alright, well, let's get this guy. I got them moves like stagger. I got them moves like stagger. I got them moves like stagger. Oh yeah, that's right, serious thing. Yeah, I remember seeing stagger in remake, and yeah, that's totally taken from this game. I think this is the first game where they introduced the stagger concept. And I think there's some form of stagger in 15, but I can't recall.
What? Classified military info?
Make stagger. That's right.
What's the matter? You quit, didn't you? Did you think I'm gonna go out there and just tell everybody your secrets?
fal'cie.
Stagger? I hardly even know her.
My angle. I'm after the fal'cie.
Ah yes, the fal'cie. It's self-evident what a fal'cie is. Congratulations, you solved the puzzle. Which is,
So happy we tagged along.
I mean, really, that's like a really weird configuration for like an on-switch.
Didn't have a choice.
Yeah, exactly, serious sake. I was like, that seems needlessly complicated. That's why I don't drive a stick. I only drive automatic.
On behalf of the good citizens, I would like to thank our brave false pioneers and express our best wishes for a successful relocation. Your noble and selfless sacrifice ensures the continued safety and peace of our society.
Yeah, you have to really want to turn that thing on.
Remarkable gesture. Every resident of Cocoon, your family, your friends, your neighbors, would be exposed to the dangers of the world below.
You know, all the imagery of like the soldiers fighting like the common citizenry with the speech happening over all of it.
Huge.
Just the juxtaposition of that.
Stay here.
This is really interesting timing for my decision to play this game, considering all that's going on in the world right now.
These people need heroes. Here. You keep your cool, and they will too. You got it?
Oh, awesome, Nick. Thanks for the sub.
What's our motto?
The army's no match for Nora.
That a boy.
That's right. The army's no match for Nora. What's Nora? The Resistance Front. Yay! Nora the Explorer. Yes, absolutely. Alright, now we're what's his face. I actually legit forgot what this guy's name is. Is it like Snow or something? I don't remember. Hey, it's Waka! I remember making that joke before. No, the dude seriously looks like Waka. Like, just Rambo version of Waka.
And when we're taking a dirt nap, you can save them all.
Oh, that's even worse.
And that guy looks like a younger Tidus, so...
No dirt naps today.
This is definitely Final Fantasy X. Not Final Fantasy
Cocoon
XIII.
Sanctum. Their dreaded Psycom, no less.
What's the dread? Psycom's nothing but a whole bunch of bluster and bullying. They've got nothing on Nora.
Well, we are the heroes after all.
And like, honestly, getting a little bit of Yuna vibes from that outfit. Final Fantasy X too, Yuna, but still.
Sanctum's gonna pay for this.
That's true. Waka was pretty buff to begin with. He just looks like a Waka who has seen some shit in the interim. Hey, Ryo, how's it going? One of many husbands. Well, that's quite a hobby. We're not waiting for a Gaudo this time.
Better clear a path out of here.
Honestly, every time I see the name Gaudo, I think of Phoenix Wright. I actually have a Gaudo print hanging on my kitchen next to my coffee maker, appropriately enough. Yes, Nick. What if we did Final Fantasy X, but there was less clothing? I mean, X-2 is basically a Final Fantasy X fanfic. I mean, really, really it is. I actually enjoyed it, though, to be honest.
No more.
No more.
There are soldiers everywhere.
There are soldiers everywhere. It's almost like
boss.
the enemy has an
What's
army
the
of
plan?
soldiers.
Charge in, guns blazing.
Hey, that's not a plan.
Real heroes.
Teenage
need
Tidus
plans.
is right. Oh, nice, Nick. Yeah, actually, I really enjoyed the dress sphere mechanic. Like, surprisingly. I feel like dress sphere... I mean, it's kind of a silly name for a thing, but it was really cool. And, you know, I actually really like the soundtrack a lot. Like, X-2 low-key has a good soundtrack. I mean, a lot of it is, like, really poppy and stuff, which not everyone is a huge fan of, but I actually kind of dig it. Yeah, actually, the title screen music for X-2 is really beautiful. As is the title screen music for 13. As is the title screen music for 15. As is the title screen music for 10. Guess what I'm saying is, a lot of the more recent Final Fantasy games have really beautiful title screen
Same
music.
plan as always. Hit 'em hard and hit 'em again.
I actually remember the first time I played 15, when I fired up the game, like, I thought the title screen music was so beautiful that I just, like, didn't hit the start button for maybe, like, 10 minutes, because I just wanted to listen to the music. Oh, 12. So actually, hopefully this makes you happy to hear. I actually really like 12. 12 is actually, like, in my top 3 favorite Final Fantasy games. I'm not sure if that's still the case, actually, but, like, at the time, like, the last time I played it and, like, played through the whole thing, I was like, man, I really enjoyed that. In fact, I think it's actually, like, one of my 3 favorite Final Fantasies, so.
Don't you kids go
Oh, you meant 13? Okay. It is popular to hate on 13. But I'm hoping that my experience with 13 this time around will be, like, really positive, given, like, the time that has passed since it's come out, and I've played a couple other more recent Final Fantasy games since then. I've been playing a lot of 14 lately. I'm, like, halfway through 15, so I still have to finish 15, but, like, I feel like I'm far enough into it to, like, really have a feel for how different it is compared to other Final Fantasy games. So maybe, like, that perspective will make me appreciate 13 on this playthrough a little more. Also, I just had food brought into me, so looks great. Oh man, I got, like, sliders made, and I got fries and ketchup. I'm excited.
You all okay? Hey, careful with those.
Hi, Zaspera.
Don't
Yep,
worry.
my girlfriend
No one's moving
made
the
some yummy
boats
dinner
today.
for me.
We'll clear you a path out of here, so be ready
Wait, let me fight with you. You can't expect us to just sit here.
I will do that, Zaspera.
Please.
Michelle, Zaspera says hi. Zaspera says hi.
to... Okay then.
She says hello.
Cheers front and center.
Nick says hi too.
Here, take this one. Here you go. And one for you.
Count
Go
me in.
for it.
Let's all fight.
Here's yours. Take care now. Mom?
Don't worry.
See, and Mom looks like Ash from 12.
Good. Yeah, nice.
Final Fantasy XIII is basically, they mashed together 10 and 12. I can't really back that up, but the character designs.
You sure?
Yeah. Moms are tough.
Moms are tough, yeah! I dig it. I support that 100%.
It's the last one, boss.
Actually, yeah, probably the last person you want to mess with in this world is someone's mom. Don't mess with moms. For the love of God. As a former high school teacher, I can tell you that. Never, ever, ever.
Push comes to shove. Keep him safe.
Actually, I bet if they just sent in a bunch of moms, this would be over in like 5 minutes. Oh, that was Vanille, wasn't it?
All right,
Who just went
lay low
bang!
and you'll be
That was
fine.
totally Vanille.
We'll clear out the area. We're going home together.
Come on!
Yes, that is definitely what's going to happen. This will go well.
Right. New recruits, on me.
All right, new recruits, we're gonna go play some blitzball.
Time to go, kiddo.
I hope you know what you're doing. Hi, everyone.
We're not losing to SciComm, you hear me?
This'll be a piece of
Yeah, we're not losing to SciComm. SciComm is like 0-12 so far. Losing to SciComm. That'd be like losing to the New York Mets. Hi, Dave.
You see that?
They keep riddling me with bullets, and it keeps having, like, nowhere near the effect that you would imagine it would in real life. Like, each bullet only does 1 hit point of damage.
Bro, back us up.
Yeah, LeBro. Come on, LeBro, LeSis. Yep, that's RPGs for you. RPGs are completely based in reality. They just don't tell you whose reality. Goodbye, Pantheron. Goodbye. Alright, while I'm mashing buttons, I'm gonna try a bite of this Slider. Oh man, that's good. LeBro, LeSis, LeC. Oh, I got a wicked fang. That's a tasty slider. Oh no, not the beta force. Why are they sending the beta force? Wouldn't it just be like a bunch of like submissive people?
Heroes don't
Like,
run from fights.
beta force, attack, and they immediately surrender. True, Nick. True. I forgot about Fang.
There's nothing we can't do.
There's nothing we can't do. Except live forever. We're gonna do everything we put our mind to. First, we're gonna beat this thing. And then we're gonna come up with a cure for cancer. Actually, I'm doing both at the same time. I'm thinking about the cure for cancer while punching this thing. I shouldn't laugh about that or make jokes about that.
Here you go.
We gotta win this.
Beat a behemoth. I will beat a behemoth with my bare hands. Yay! We did it with lots of finesse. Well, this seems to be going okay. Waka 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 waka! I know the guy's name is really Gatto, but I'm calling him Waka. Uh-oh. We've got a developing situation here. Not in the game,
No kidding.
but I've got a cat trying to come for my food. This does not seem good. Sudden explosion out of nowhere! Moms are tough.
I told you, didn't I? Moms are tough.
Like I said. Like I said. Uh-oh. That machine was also tough. That machine was someone else's mom. Alright, this is horrifying to me. Like... Not that I ever really want to die in any way, but this is a particularly horrifying way to die, I think. Like, sliding down slowly into a dark abyss.
Get him home. Please.
Hold on.
It's all your fault, Snow! It's all your fault! That's right, Dave. That machine is responsible for all of our pain and suffering.
Come on.
Vanille just did what we all want to eventually do, which is slap Hope across the face. I would like to save my progress. Because Lord knows I haven't had a chance to save my progress yet. Vanille is the hero we deserve.
It's an out-and-out massacre.
That
Those
is
people
true.
won't even live long enough to die on Pulse.
That was the idea.
What?
Sanctum logic. They conjured up the purge to eliminate a threat. I mean, why carry the danger all the way to Pulse? Why not just stamp it out here? Execution masquerading as exile. That's all the purge ever was.
Relocation to Pulse. How does the government get away with pulling crap like that? And you knew this was gonna happen?
The purge was SciComm. Private Sanctum troops, not the Guardian Corps.
SciComm, Guardian Corps. Soldiers are soldiers, aren't they?
I don't know, ask Cloud.
Pulse fal'cie and their la'cie are enemies of the state. Tell a soldier to kill an enemy, and you really think it's gonna matter what uniform he's wearing?
Might have mattered to that one. Couldn't shoot. Got himself shot instead.
How about you? Orders say shoot, you pull the trigger? Fine. Forget I asked.
Lightning's like, don't talk to me.
Wait. What?
Oh, this looks fun. He's like, he's like cloud kicker over here. Man. I will auto-battle you, and you will die. Hey, Festivia! Yeah, Dave, like a movie or like a series of movies, I think. Oh, Saz, I need to keep giving you potions, don't I? Hang in there, buddy. Yay, we did it. Oh, man, Fish, I am right there with you. Like, I actually went running the other day for the first time in a long while because of the lockdown. And, like, my legs have been sore for, like, the last 2 or 3 days. Like, I think today they're finally feeling, like, back to normal. So maybe I'll go running again tomorrow.
Attention purge deportees. Attention purge deportees. Put down your weapons and surrender immediately.
How convincing.
Revolt is the will of the people of Cocoon. Should you attempt to flee, the Sanctum will employ every resource necessary to bring you to justice. This land is no longer your home. Cease hostilities and surrender at once.
Sarah!
Ah, yes, Sarah. The fiance.
Just what you were looking for.
Yeah. Right in there.
The Pulse fal'cie.
Oh, you're on your PS4, Dave? That's impressive. Oh, new phone, Fish? That's awesome. What kind of phone? I haven't upgraded my phone in a while. Like, I still have an iPhone 6.
We'll be okay.
I've had it for, like over 4 years now. Oh, the pixel. Okay. That's cool.
It's too much, isn't it?
Vanille's like, here's a gun and a hug.
Face it later. Ciao!
Hey, wait!
You said it made you happy when I smiled, didn't you? But really, I was afraid. I was always afraid.
True, Nick.
So,
Very true.
How do you figure that post-fal'cie is different from the sanctums? All things being equal, I'd just as soon keep one.
Little baby chocobo.
Time to jump.
Yeah, I know. Hey, 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 hang on! What the? Hey!
Good thing her snappy magic worked that time. Remember, like, earlier it wasn't working?
She can do it.
It would have been a terrible time for that to not work. Oh, Saz. Saz really put a lot of faith into that, actually.
Come on, come on.
Come on, wake up, Waka! It's time for Blitzball. Oh, is it a chicken and not a
What about the
chocobo?
others?
Oh, I guess maybe it's a chicken named Chocobo?
They didn't die. They couldn't have died. Of course not.
Of course they didn't die. That's silly. Why would anyone die in this game?
Hey, get a grip, man. What's wrong with you? Get him.
That is a great question, Nick.
Get who home?
A Chocobo. There we go. That's a fine
Toss me
compromise.
that. Catch. What are you doing? So what are you afraid of, huh? You're supposed to be the hero. She's waiting there, ain't she? Your lovely bride-to-be? Isn't it about time you picked her up?
What a weird location for a wedding.
Yeah.
Now, how much time do you think he spends doing his hair in the morning?
Now you're talking. Oh, good day.
Oh, data log updated. So let's take a look at the data log and see what's in there. Ah, the 13 days in history and myth. Alright, hold up a sec. Just move some stuff out of the way. Alright. Do. Okay, so day 13. So here's some lore. I'm gonna make a point to read this stuff because it'll help me understand the story better. Let's see. A fal'cie of pulse origin was discovered within a vestige in the outskirts of Bodom 2 days previously, having apparently spent centuries in hibernation, with humans none the wiser to its presence. The Sanctum deemed the potential contamination by pulse magic a risk too great to overlook, and immediately enacted legislation permitting the purge, an involuntary removal of the fal'cie and the entire population of Bodom from Cocoon. Deportees were told only that they would be transported to Pulse. But apparently they were never planning to actually take them all the way down there. History and myth. Pulse. Resting in Cocoon's shadow, the sprawling and enigmatic lower world of Pulse is home to a multitude of terrors. The land is commonly believed to be inhospitable to human life, and a strict ban on interworld travel forbids citizens of Cocoon from venturing there to challenge this hypothesis. Oh, how convenient. How convenient. So they can kind of keep up the ruse that it's inhospitable. I'm guessing it's actually hospitable, but we'll see later on. Not even members of the Sanctum's upper echelon can claim to have seen the surface with their own eyes, but the attempted invasion by the world's savage armies several centuries ago is well documented. Widespread fear of a repeated assault persists among the populace even today, with colloquial references often likening the world to a manner of living hell. That sounds wonderful. Pulse fal'cie. Fal'cie are in existence beyond human comprehension, possessed of incredible magic power. See, the first time I played this game, I didn't read this, so I was like, what the heck is a fal'cie? And this kind of tells you what a fal'cie is right off the bat, so... Let's see. The ones responsible for Cocoon's construction are protectors of humanity, but there are others of their kind as well. The fal'cie who dwell on Pulse and name themselves enemies of Cocoon. Humans who encounter Pulse fal'cie are cursed, being turned to fal'cie and ordered to destroy Cocoon. It is for this reason that most ordinary citizens support the Purge. Anyone who may have come into contact with one of these fal'cie represents a dire threat. So there you go. Locales. Cocoon. From her lofty seat, the world of Cocoon has long enjoyed tranquility. The interior of her spherical shell supports several sprawling cities and a population numbering in the tens of millions. So holy heck, there are like millions and millions of people living in this floating moon thinger. Although a variety of dangerous beasts prowl the wilds, advanced technology and the protection of the world's fal'cie keepers ensure residents a peaceful and prosperous existence. Travel to the lower world of Pulse is forbidden, but given their deep-seated cultural fears of the place, Cocoon citizens would not even think to venture beyond the paradise they know. Alright, and the Hanging Edge, which is where we are currently. A relic of days before the War of Transgression, the Hanging Edge is located near Cocoon's outer rim. The area was once a thriving urban center, but residents were forced to abandon the location when an attack by Pulsian forces cracked Cocoon's shell during the conflict several centuries past. It was since designated a restricted zone, and, with civilian access prohibited, soon became nothing more than a name on local maps. Alright, whoops, let's get out of there. Was there anything else to look at? Ah, Cocoon Society. Lots of stuff here that will help us kind of understand the world a little bit better. Yep, that's basically what I'm picking up out of this, Dave. Like, you live on the moon and going to Earth is forbidden. It's forbidden! Alright, so Sanctum is the government, basically. Cocoon Central Government, the Sanctum, holds supreme executive, legislative, and judicial power. It also maintains directive authority over the military. Despite the fact that Cocoon was built by the fal'cie and not by humans, fal'cie opt to participate only superficially in governmental affairs, leaving Cocoon's administration entirely at the discretion of the human sanctum and its primarch, Galanth Disley? Whatever. The Purge. To the millions who call Cocoon home, the lower world of Pulse represents a constant source of fear. Suspected association with Pulse means stigmatization as an enemy of the state and all mankind, even for born and raised citizens of Cocoon. The recent discovery of a fal'cie from Pulse near the city of Bodum caused widespread civil unrest. After placing the city's entire population under quarantine due to the possibility of contamination, so in other words, people could have come into contact with the fal'cie and become fal'cie. The Sanctum then announced its intent to forcibly relocate the affected to Pulse in an emergency measure dubbed by authorities as the Purge. SciComm. The Sanctum military branch is composed of two main branches, the Guardian Corps, responsible for maintaining security in various jurisdictions throughout Cocoon, and SciComm, Public Security and Intelligence Command. SciComm is an elite special operations unit charged with protecting Cocoon from Pulsian incursion. In contrast to the lightly armed Guardian Corps, SciComm employs an array of advanced heavy weaponry and cruiser-class airships. As SciComm bears responsibility for any and all threats of Pulse origin, it was SciComm who conducted the Purge. So, Yeah, I know, Dave. I was kind of thinking about that earlier. It was like, boy, did I pick a weird time to play this game. So anyway, so it seems like the difference between like Guardian Corps and PSICOM is just like PSICOM are basically just like more heavily armed. Like maybe Guardian Corps is sort of like the National Guard and PSICOM is kind of like the Army or the Navy or the Air Force or all that stuff. It sounds like if you're going to tick off somebody, you'd rather tick off the Guardian Corps than PSICOM. That's what I'm getting out of this. Bioweapons. Ooh, fun. The Sanctum has developed a vast arsenal of weaponry to defend against the constant threat of pulse, and these living weapons are one of the many fruits its research has borne. Ordinary Cocoon wildlife transformed into efficient killing machinery through selective breeding, intense training, and physical augmentation. Bioweapons retain all the raw material and feral fury of their natural counterparts, while obeying the commands of their handlers with unwavering loyalty. Oh good, that's the best kind of loyalty, is the unwavering kind. AMP technology, antimatter manipulation principle. Oh, is this the thing that made lightning like be able to like jump from like hundreds of feet up and land safely? So AMP forms the foundation for a variety of technological wonders, enabling phenomena ranging from phase space interference to the manipulation of gravitational force. Ah. Humans ordinarily lacked the means to wield magic, but through the use of mana drives, another product of the principle, it is possible to synthesize its effects. Interesting. So basically, instead of magic, they use antimatter pulse technology. Wait, was it antimatter? Oh, antimatter manipulation principle. Sorry. I already got the acronym wrong, but let's see. NORA. The paramilitary organization known as NORA is a group composed of like-minded youths assembled by Snow and self-funded by the operation of a seaside cafe in Bodham. Functioning as a neighborhood watch of sorts, NORA members patrol the vicinity of Bodham for trouble. Most often, trouble consists of encroachment by dangerous forms of wildlife. NORA had never openly acted out against the Sanctum prior to the Purge, and because of this, the military had been content to turn a blind eye to the group's activities. Alright, so we are up to speed on what's available from the lore so far.
I hope everyone's alright.
I hope everyone's alright too. They're probably not.
Standing there ain't gonna stop us.
Power Circle! Actually, I wonder if I can equip that. I guess not? Or is that a... Oh, that's a weapon, okay. So, strength up, magic down. Let's go with strength up. Actually, hold on, I need to, like... move my chat window on my screen again. I need to find, like, a good permanent place for my chat window. I'll figure it out. Alright. Pantherons! Stagger, stagger, stagger. I got them moves like stagger. Hey, wanna meet my fists? Here they are. These sliders are really good. I thought I should mention that again so everyone knows. Wow, Snow's really aggressive. He was just like, this is where you die! Oh no. He's using Missile Burst. Well, I just burst him instead. Alright, let's go toward that little fire. Hello, little fire. You are so cute. You're like Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle.
Don't go rushing in on your own.
Yeah, Godot, geez, don't go rushing it on your own. That's my job.
Look, there they are.
That's what the protagonist does.
I want every weapon ready to fire. Stay sharp.
All right, on my go.
Right.
Oh yeah, Dave, I've gotten Tifa at least. I've gotten that far. Right, let's get these guys. Punch, punch, punchity punch. I gotta say, the way Godot stands, he looks like he's in constant pain. Like he's just like hunched over all the time. Let's examine this thing. Because the game tells us we should examine it.
That's a sad sound. Where's the soul?
Hey, Godot.
Yeah?
If you don't know who you gotta save, you just protect them all, right?
Something on your mind? You got plenty of time for thinking on the way, hero.
Quit calling him a hero.
Yeah.
He's not the protagonist of this game.
Ready!
Let's race.
Hey! It's us! It's us!
Yay, everyone's okay.
Don't shoot!
Snow!
Since when do you care about kids?
Favor for a friend.
Okay.
Hey, Snow! You made
I'm caring about kids as a favor for a friend. My friend was like, could you do me a favor and care about kids? And I was like, okay.
I'm done. You're done when we are. Ow, what's it? That's the one.
Didn't you have something to tell him?
You're the reason my mom died.
All right then.
But
Actually,
I'll go with you.
Hope is actually Kid Tidus in this game.
you have no idea what it was like. Oh,
Everyone safe?
the army's no match for Nora.
I meant the kids.
All accounted for.
Okay. Let's keep it that way, all right?
The synchronous optimism there was kind of adorable. Vanille, your voice turned on that machine.
I'll swing by the vestige. Keep the kids out of trouble.
You got it. Say hi to the missus for me. You go skirt chasing, I take care of the kids. Some husband.
Dinner's on me.
Better be home cooking.
When's the wedding, lover boy?
Well, don't worry, none of you are invited.
We're still going.
Hey, you serious? What about me?
Catch you later.
Okay, but to be fair, Hope is probably really traumatized right now. He did just watch his mom plummet to her death. And the guy who, like, had her hand and, like, let her go was just acting all jovial and stuff. So there's that. That's true. Hope he just watched and did nothing. He did nothing. Nothing. So there is that. Ooh, let's examine this thing.
You okay?
I want to tell him. It's just that...
Say, you know how to fly this?
Dave, I know exactly what you meant. I know exactly what you mean by that. The true reason it's called King's Landing.
That way.
Except Vanille is making him drive toward the fal'cie, so... Vanille has gone from hero to
If we go in there...
villain very quickly, in that she started out by slapping Hope across the face, and then she later gave him a hug and handed him a gun. And is now encouraging him.
Here we go!
The Statue of Liberty fal'cie. Yes. Oh my god, is the Statue of Liberty itself a fal'cie? Because, like, I can see the Statue of Liberty from the pier I walk to every day. Oh no. Am I too close to a fal'cie? This is not good. Yo, Careless Dragon! Happy Tuesday!
Our future and our fate.
Ooh, our future and our fate. You can get a lot at the local fal'cie. Alright, Careless Dragon, do your thing. Thanks for saying hello. Good driving there, Hope. Good driving.
Where is the... Oops. Well then...
Not getting out in that thing. True fish. It's a hover vehicle. Imagine crashing your hover vehicle.
What did you expect? Even soldiers know not to go near the fal'cie. You become a fal'cie and you're finished.
What do you mean, finished?
Yeah, what do you
Haven't
mean?
Heard? Miss...
O'Neill.
Huh?
My name. And yours?
Hope. Thank you. What were we thinking?
Well, since we're here, let's look around.
Oh. Indeed, fish. Indeed. The Pulse fal'cie, Lower World Vestige.
Oh, check this out.
Hey! Vanille, where are you?
Vanille's just gonna climb all over the furniture. What a rude guest. Like, I found this cool stick!
Well,
That's...
Oh no, the Pantheron thinks that Vanille wants to play fetch. Oh no. And Hope is just like a giant boomerang out of nowhere. Okay, but really though, Vanille has like the coolest fishing rod I have ever seen. You could catch like 5 fish with that single rod.
okay. Back to exploring.
Back to exploring. He never started exploring.
Better stay close.
Data log updated. What's new in the data log? More history and myth. fal'cie. So we're going to learn more about fal'cie here. The beings known as fal'cie possess the power to enthrall unwilling human instruments, compelling the victims to serve their will. These individuals, known as fal'cie, are marked with indelible brands. They gain the gift of magic, but also bear the burden of completing a task known as a focus for their fal'cie master. fal'cie, the tools of fal'cie from the world below, are considered dangerous enemies of Cocoon society. As there exists no means of removing the fal'cie brand and the curse thereby imposed, fal'cie are hunted relentlessly. It was at this point Noctis started to hate Vanille. Fabulous. Let's see, locales. Pulse vestiges. The fal'cie sculpted cocoon. The fal'cie sculpted Cocoon in antiquity, using resources harvested from the world below. When Cocoon's shell was fractured in the war, they repaired it with raw materials again gathered from Pulse, buildings chief among them. Remnants of these structures, termed vestiges, can still be found throughout Cocoon today. The centuries-old vestige outside of Bodum was believed to be nothing more than a harmless curiosity. The discovery of the Pulse fal'cie inside its walls proved this false, however, leading to the detainment and subsequent purging of countless citizens whose only crime was being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, so I don't think I understood this part of the lore when I played the game previously. So when Cocoon's shell was fractured in, like, the war, like, a long time ago, it was repaired with, in part, with buildings that were taken from Pulse, and this particular building happened to have a fal'cie inside of it. So that's why there's, like, a Pulse fal'cie in Cocoon. Okay. I think I didn't really get that before, but now I understand a little better. Alright, let's see. Uh-oh. Ah!
I thought this place was supposed to be empty.
Let's see if I can open this treasure thing here. Nope, I can't. Not with enemies there. Yeah, exactly, Dave. That's what I remember. It's like, here, we're gonna give you this cool tattoo and you can use magic, but we're gonna turn you into a monster unless you can do a thing for us. By the way, we're only gonna give you, like, a small hint as to what that thing is. You have to figure it out on your own, and you better do it correctly. Bye! Hey, cello player! Yes, I am alive and I am streaming regularly again, starting tonight. So, how have you been? It's been a while. A lot has happened the past year. As I was explaining at the beginning of stream, I moved to Brooklyn with my girlfriend. I am working on my second master's degree. I just finished my first year of classes, and I just recently changed jobs too. So there's that. And of course, like, I live in Brooklyn, you know, it's a borough of New York City, and there's, like, coronavirus and looting happening here, but I'm okay. We're safe and well-fed and healthy. The pets are all good too, so. Well, thanks, Cello. I appreciate that. I hope you're staying safe too. I hope everyone here is staying safe and doing okay. Like, there's a lot going on in the world right now, and I know, like, it can be really hard to deal with the news every day, so hopefully watching some dude play Final Fantasy XIII on the internet is helping everyone get a little bit of an escape from that for now. That's true, Dave. As I mentioned before, I also streamed Final Fantasy XIII on stream a couple years ago, got midway through it, and then stopped. So I decided to start over. I'm gonna finish it this time. Bye, kitty. Speaking of cats, I don't... nobody's in here right now. My girlfriend just laughed at me because I think the pets are all out there with her, so she has collected them all. And I am left with nothing. Nothing. Except you all. I got you guys, so there's that. Ah, primer. Aggression and preemptive strikes. All enemies guard areas limited by their fields of vision, or other means of detection. Upon entering a guarded area, there's a chance that the enemy or enemies patrolling it will take notice. Yes, Nick. You are nothing. Nothing! If a trespass is observed, a warning icon will appear. These foes will become hostile, taking up defensive positions, or rushing forward, blah, blah, blah. If your party leader comes into contact with an enemy, a battle will begin. Yes, I've noticed that pattern. Battles begin normally if the enemy was aware of the presence. If the enemy was caught off guard, the party will be able to make a preemptive strike. And certain enemies, like Zwerg Scandroids, that's a funny, adorable name for a deadly, deadly enemy, have extremely narrow fields of vision and can easily be approached unnoticed. It is always advantageous to do so if possible, as initiating a preemptive strike forces enemies, blah, 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 blah. Alright.
It's his.
Oh, that's Snow's vehicle thinger. Got it. Oh, they have a limited field of vision. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, shoot! They turned and saw me.
No daydreaming now.
Oh, right. Zwerg Scandroids aren't, like, vicious guards or anything. They're actually just, like, coat check robots. Here to take your coat. Well, we don't have any coats, so we'll just throw our giant boomerangs and fishing rods at you until you take a nap. Alright, anyway, let's get this treasure ball. That is a fabulous question. Oh, wow. Nick the DM, thanks for the raid. Yay, surprise friends. Surprise friends are the best kinds of friends. I didn't even know we were friends, but I found out that we are, and that's a lovely surprise. Well, thanks for coming, folks.
No daydreaming now.
It took me a moment to remember, like, what that alert sound was for. I was like, wait, which notification did I assign that one to? Yes, we have multiple Nicks in here. You'll have to fight to the death. Yes, good. Fight for Nick supremacy. Gosh, I'm trying to think of a good pun right now for, like, fighting for Nick supremacy, and I've got nothing at the moment. I'm disappointed in myself. I've let you all down.
Aren't you scared?
Aren't you scared?
You really don't get it.
Pulse, fal'cie, and fal'cie are bad news.
Oh, Cello. Nice one.
Live too close to the
Good job.
fal'cie, one-way ticket to Pulse. That's the purge in a nutshell.
Actually, how about the both of you just start a band of nothing of... Ah, Big Nick Energy. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. I was gonna say, like, you could just form a band called Nick Supremacy.
We'll be okay. Calm down.
There's some Big Nick Energy going on in chat right now. I appreciate that.
Sarah? Huh? Can you hear me? Where are you?
Okay, Sarah. Oh, hi, Vivi. Vivi was just in the window, but now he's not, because I looked over and noticed him. Adept Arcanist, do you play Final Fantasy XIV, perchance? Because I started out as an Arcanist in Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm somewhat adept at it. So I was wondering if we share that in common. And if not, that's also cool.
Wonder what that's for.
What is that for? Other than decoration. Maybe it's just a really tasteful furniture choice. Maybe it's part of the feng shui. I mean, maybe, Cello. Who's to say? I can't say yes, but I also can't say no. Really got a conundrum here. Bum ba 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 bum
Nothing to
bum.
worry about.
Snow, who are you saying nothing to worry about to? Like the Pantherons you're about to slaughter? Like, are you telling them they have nothing to worry about because they're, like, gonna be dead soon and, like, all of their worries and responsibilities won't mean anything anymore? Like, that's a really dark place to go to, Snow. It's really dark. The Pantherons did live a good life. They got to hang out near the glowy stick. Oh, Nick, that looks so cool. I dig it. You know what? There's a Franker face. I don't know if it's pronounced Franker Faces or Franker Face Z, but I have those emotes set up, and there's one Terra emote where she has shades on as well, but I really dig what you did.
Just hold on, Sarah.
Yeah, you know what, Cello? There is some Strider vibes going there. Terra's always been a cool kid. The difference is she just really likes belly rubs. Careful with the staircases, they like to change. Oh no. What a terrible time to remember we have to watch out for the stairs. We just shifted around a bunch of stairs. Honestly, Nick, no, I cannot prove that Striders don't like belly rubs. That's a good point. I really can't prove that. I got nothing to back that up.
Still won't budge?
Spurious claim at best.
I think the door is winning.
Why didn't I listen?
Beg your pardon?
Saz. With the sass. Sass.
It was me. This is my fault.
Beg your pardon?
Cover your ears.
Huh? Oh, blast charge? Oh wait, hold on. All right, hold. All right, go for it.
The door wants an apology. I think that's actually what happens here, if I recall.
Please let me in. Please.
That's right. She apologizes to the door.
How'd you open it?
So for those of you who just got here, so I've played this game before, but I've only gotten midway through, so this is like the part of the game that I kind of remember. And then eventually there will come a point where I get to like game I haven't played before. So this will be like half of a blind playthrough. Let's see. Shrouds. Ah yes, Fortisol, Aegisol, Deceptisol. I remember all these things. Also, I've been making a point to, like, that's not the right button, read the lore that pops up in the data log, because I played the game previously and did not do that, and I didn't understand a heck of a lot of what was going on, so.
There you go, stomping off on your
I don't know, Nick, didn't you see? She was, like, hitting it with her sword and stuff. Like, I'm sure it was painful and also maybe hurt the door's feelings. I mean, that's my best guess, but, you know. Basically, she was being a jerk to the door, and all the door wanted was just like a little apology and like some appreciation and maybe a little courtesy. Like, just ask nicely, Lightning. Jeez. I'm pretty sure everything I just said is canon. To be fair, Nick, I don't know either. I don't know either. I thought I was joking, but sometimes I joke about a thing and then it turns out that that's actually what was happening. Beats me. Anyway, hi everyone. Bum 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 bum. Let's go up these stairs. I warned you about stairs, bro! I've warned you about stairs! Saz say something about picking fights like right before I got into a fight. Okay, but really though, I love the poses that Saz does when he shoots. Like, he's doing this one thing where he like just stands on one leg like Karate Kid style. Like, and he shoots behind his back too. Like, how good is Saz with those guns? Like, seriously, it's ridiculous. He's like gun dance fighting. Like, how does Saz get so good at the way he fights with guns? I must know. What are his secrets? What are his ways? True, Cello. Yes. He's waltzing with his gun. He asked his guns to the high school prom.
These things some kind of welcoming present from that first recon team they sent in?
That's okay, Adept Anarchist. I totally understand that frustration sometimes. Like, sometimes I want to try and think of a good pun. And sometimes I come up empty. And coming up with a door pun, that can be difficult too. It just really hinges on your word choice. Do 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 do. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. Yes, like a pun ninja. Adorable. Okay, that's pretty great. I like that. Adorable. It does not take much to please me. As you can tell. Hello, Mermaidon. Mermaidon? Mermaider? Oh geez. Potions, potions, potions. Whew! I got that potion off just in time. Good lord. There is definitely going to be a point sometime in this playthrough where I just straight up do not pay attention to my life gauge and I end up dying because of that. I guarantee that will happen at some point. Maybe not tonight, but definitely at some point. Saz is like, yeah, look at me. I killed you. So yeah, Dave, that was like one of the things I really appreciated about 12 was just the way you could just set up your gambits and just like run around and not have to worry about inputting commands or anything most of the time. And just being able to just focus more on exploring and like filling out the world map and things like that. Like, it was a lot of work to set up gambits properly in 12, but once you got it, it made things a lot easier. Like, I think I got to a point midway through 12 where like I had my gambits basically set and I just didn't even change them until like the final boss or something like that. It's another thing I really like about 12 as well is that relatively early on in the game, you can kind of just like explore a lot of the world. Like, it's It's not like completely open world 12, but it's like more open world in nature than like this game, for example. I mean, earlier on. I don't know if this game ever gets open world at all, but... Oh my gosh, Dave, you're right. Yes. That is a great comparison. Saz basically is Sirio Pharrell. He is totally doing the water dance with those guns. Alright. I am being more cautious about keeping Saz alive. Stagger! Yeah! Damn those Zwerg Scandroids! Damn them!
Robotic death machines. Fantastic.
Robotic death machines are fantastic, aren't
Those
they?
things are still around. Might be some soldiers trapped in here too. Except they'd probably be fal'cie by now. Huh? Not even human anymore. Just post-fal'cie. Enemies of Cocoon. Can't show them any mercy.
Yeah, Dave, I guess if you don't include,
Where's
like...
the next one?
Because 14 is actually pretty open. But that's also an MMO. So if you include, like, the if you're only talking about, like, the non-MMOs, there's that. Although, you know what? 10-2, like, the entire world is unlocked at the start, so there's also that. But I don't know if you want to count that, though. Let's see. That's true. 15, you can, like, kind of explore more rather early on. So it is better than... It is more open world than 13 in that regard. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Nick. 14 really is its own thing there. I never did play 11, but I got into 14 6 months ago, and I'm really enjoying it. What was I doing? I was checking the data log. That's what I was doing. Let's see. 13 days. Day 11, discovery. Here's a new day, so let's see. The Bodum vestige was a minor local landmark paid with little regard. That changed on this night when the Psycom discovered that the relic's long-sealed entrance had somehow been opened. A reconnaissance team was sent inside, reporting the discovery of a pulse fal'cie before communication links suddenly went silent. Deeming it probable that the soldiers had been made fal'cie, the Sanctum then resealed the door to the vestige, trapping the team inside. The following day brought public announcement of both the discovery and plans for the purge. What's the cancel button again? There we go. Alright. So this whole purge thing came together really quickly from what I'm reading in the data log so far. Like, just 2 days ago, they even found out that there was a fal'cie here. And, like, within 48 hours, they organized the whole purge thing.
How about this? That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, next. So it almost sounds like 15, like, sort of funnels to, like, a narrow scope toward the end. Whoa, I was supposed to activate a thing. Where was it? Here we go.
All right.
So I do remember when I first played through this game, like, I kind of complained about how much of a tutorial like the entire game really felt.
Hang on, baby.
So
Your hero's on the way.
So I'm kind of like keeping an eye out for that through this playthrough, because I'm kind of thinking more.
Hang on, baby.
now that I actually sort of appreciate the way that they did the tutorial stuff. Like, they give you, like, a little bit at a time, like, at moments when you need to have the information. I'm not sure they're really pulling it off perfectly, but I do appreciate that they, like, kind of scaffold you into, like, various parts of the game. 14 does a much better job of, like, their tutorials and their scaffolding and stuff like that.
He's coming our way.
What should I do?
And giving you information, like, just when you need it.
But nothing I say will change what happened.
That's right, Hope. Nothing you say will change the fact that you stood there and watched your mom die and did nothing.
Run away.
Even though you couldn't possibly have. But we'll still blame you. Oh, really, Nick? I'll have to check out the changelog on that. I've gotten through ARR, and I'm on like the 2 point whatever patch quests before you get to Heavensward currently, so I am almost to Heavensward, and I'm looking forward to it. Actually, the cool thing is a friend of mine from school actually had like a 60-day time card that he got for like half price, but he didn't need it, so he just sold it to me for cost. So I was like, oh cool, I got 60 days of Final Fantasy XIV for like half price. Oh, what server? I am on, I'm on Ultros, which is, I think is on the Aether data center, if I recall correctly. But yeah, I have friends on Ultros. I'm in their free company, so we do dungeons and all those things together sometimes. Bah! Don't look too happy, Hope. Don't look too happy. Oh yeah, I think you're right, Nick, 'cause I think I've seen some folks from Leviathan running around. So, that's cool. Oh, let's go here. Let's mess with these punks. Let's try to stay out of their line of sight. No, that's not your mom, Hope. Why would you think the Zwerg android is your mom?
No daydreaming now.
Haha, yes, Nick. Dungeons and All Those Things by Gary Gygax. Hey guys, wanna play some D and ATT? Fifth edition. Fortisol. I used to have 3 Tisol, now I have 4 Tisol. Soon I will have 5 Tisol. Hope, stop whining. Yes, I know where we're going. I have no choice but to know where we're going. Because look at what the mini-map is doing. What do you mean we can't fight things like that? We just fought things like these. Hope, why are you whining so much? Okay, I'm starting to remember why I didn't like Hope. That's not a bad idea, Adept Anarchist. I think someone should make a D&D sitcom that's called Dungeons and All Those Things. Not me, I don't have time. But someone. Anyone who is listening, feel free to steal that idea. Oh no, that was a 4-star battle. I'm slipping. Oh no.
Take it a little slower?
No, my Yelp review average. Ooh, 100 kill. I'm rich. Comparatively. Whoa. Thanks, Nick, and thanks for bringing some folks over. I appreciate that. I appreciate the raid, so take care of yourself. I'll see you around. And these are Cie'th.
What are they?
See, you failed. This is what happens when LaCie don't complete the focus the fal'cie gave him.
Snow tackle.
Let's even these odds.
Lad roll. Tackle pounds. Let's fight these ghouls. I'm trying to think of the sound that the Cie'th make, like that weird, like, grumbly digital sound they make. I'm trying to think of what that reminds me of. Snowball, yes.
You gotta leave. Okay, listen. Find some place to hide and keep quiet. Once I find Sarah, we'll all leave together. You'll be home in time for dinner.
You...
Wait!
Ouch.
Who's Sarah?
My wife. Future wife, that is.
She's my wife from the future.
She's a fal'cie.
No.
She's here somewhere, along with that fal'cie. I gotta find her and set her free.
What's wrong with you? Why do you want to help LaCie? They're the enemy. How can you save LaCie? You're not...
Not my mom.
That's insane!
Probably. But I gotta do something, right? I'll be back.
Oh, yes, Dave. Like, oh, if only they had brought Barty tacos.
Should we wait around for him and hitch a ride?
I'd rather go to Pulse. Why is this happening to me?
So, like, when he says I'd rather go to Pulse, he's basically saying I'd rather go to hell.
Bodum. But the army took us. Threw us on that train. Because of that guy, Mom is...
Probably shouldn't leave them alone.
And he wants to help LaCie?
Hope is processing a lot of things right now.
Hey again.
Hey. Let's go with him. You gotta talk to him, Hope. If you don't take this chance, you regret it.
I wanted fish tacos, not beef. To Pulse with you.
Okay.
Let's go.
I wanted a Doritos Locos taco. No, I didn't want Cool Ranch, I wanted Nacho.
What's gotten into you, soldier?
Where's my guac, Waka?
My sister.
Your sister?
She's a LaCie.
What?
What a coincidence. Snow's fiance is a LaCie.
The fal'cie has her captive, but I'll find her.
Is she still... Hey, what was her focus? When she became a LaCie, what did the fal'cie
This
order her to
cola
do?
is diet.
It wasn't blow up Cocoon or anything like that, was it?
Blow up Cocoon and bring me tacos.
I didn't ask.
Oh good, more Cie'th.
Listen to me. When a person gets cursed by a fal'cie, they become a LaCie. And they get given a focus, right?
Yes, yes, Saz, I read the data log.
How do I put this? If they don't carry it out, LaCie end up as one of those things. What I'm saying is, if your sister's gone that far, I mean, she might still... How can I...
Just keep digging, Saz, just keep digging.
There's no way to turn a LaCie back into a human.
That's right, Dave, that's right.
If she completes
Good
her
one, Cello.
focus,
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, good heavens.
She'll live her life as a fal'cie slave. Don't make her suffer.
Just say it! Any l'cie. Anyone who might ever become a l'cie should be wiped off the face of Cocoon. It's people like you.
Pun
that
game
started
is
the
on
purge in the
point.
first
It's
place.
on point tonight, friends.
Oh, that's a Cie'th, huh?
Yep, let's go say hi to the Cie'th. Whoop. I'm trying to think of a Cie'th pun and like I feel like I'm on the verge of something, but it's not quite coming to me. Stagger. Yes, lightning does really provide the spark. That's true. A lot of pizzazz, a lot of flash. Now you Cie'th me, now you don't. I Cie'th through that. Cie'th and desist. Cie'th and desist. There was a need for puns. And you all came through for me. I appreciate that. What do we say to the fal'cie of death? Please don't hurt me. If you light them aflame, it's called a Cie'th fire. Whee! I do appreciate the auto battle aspect of this, because like I just have to keep pressing the same button over and over again, and what that does for me, because I don't really have to concentrate so much on strategy in these battles, is it frees up some of my cognitive loads so I can dedicate more brain processing to coming up with puns. That's a scientific explanation for how I'm able to play games and come up with puns at the same time, unless I really have to concentrate. Oh yeah, what are the commands? Cie'th the Scaleless. I should like, I don't know if I have a command for like the commands that I have, but I don't know. Hello there. You look friendly. Ah, gassed. So this one is really tired because they're gassed. Oh, that's true, Dave. I really like being able to play the different soundtracks in your car in 15. Oh, that's right. Yeah, QuoteBot is still a thing. Oh, shoot. Ah, see?
Can't stop.
I wasn't paying attention and I got killed. I told you that was gonna happen. I didn't think it was gonna happen this stream, but it did. I called it earlier. I called it earlier. Alright, let's be a little more careful this time. Alright, keep one eye on everyone's health gauge. Let's see if Blitz does anything. That doesn't really make the stagger gauge fill up quicker, so. Yeah, so Ghastly, way to go. Oh, Saz is in trouble. I got you, buddy. I got you. Hey, there we go. 5 stars. I don't know if that really actually matters, but. Oh, you don't say, Saz. They're not human now. What tipped you off there? Whee! That's true, Cello. Yelp reviews are everything. Ba-da-da-da. There are a bunch of Cie'th in this hallway. Do I really have to fight them like one at a time? Can I just like fight them all at once and get it over with? Seriously skimped on the sour cream. It's a crime to skimp on sour cream, I say. Fight me! I ran past one and attacked another, hoping that I would fight 2 of them at the same time, but nope, nope. It's one at a time. Whee! Alright. There's one back here, right? There we go. Don't talk to me about dilly-dallying. I'm not dilly-dallying. Oh, got the preemptive strike on them though, so that's cool. So all I had to do was like run past the Cie'th and then turn around and then attack them from behind. Basically anarchist. I'm sorry, not anarchist. Basically arcanist. I'm sorry for calling you anarchist. That's not your screen name. Yeah, basically the Cie'th guys are what happens to actually, they happen to Lussie if they turn in the wrong flavor of taco. Yes. If you don't turn in the right flavor of taco, you become a Cie'th. That's my takeaway. That's not something you'll read in the data log, but I think that's something you have to figure out on your own. Oh good, a bunch of flying Cie'th. This is wonderful. This is like the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz. Come on, I should get preemptive on this. Yes, there we go. Bum 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 ba bum bum ba ba. Bow, 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 bow. Hang on, I need water. I've been talking a lot and I have not taken a single drink of water this whole time. Whew, I needed that. We're not in Kansas anymore. True, true. Topical. Alright. Do your fancy footwork, Saz. Give him the old Sazamataz. I do need stay hydrated, Botnik. You are correct. Actually, I should build a timer into Brenabot to remind me to like take a drink of water every like 20 minutes or so. I did, Dave, and I will not apologize for that. Take that, every Cie'th in my path. And if you're not a Cie'th in my path, I will divert my path to intersect with your path just to wipe you out. I use Streamlabs chatbot for Brenabot, Nick. So for my broadcasting software, I actually use Streamlabs OBS, and there's a cloud bot built into it, but I haven't been able to get it to work properly, so I'm still sticking with my Streamlabs chatbot for now. I don't think I used either of those that you mentioned, Nick, but Streamlabs chatbot has worked really well for me. So highly recommend it. Let's see, anything here? No. Yeah, I dig Streamlabs OBS. I was using OBS Studio for, like, ever since I started streaming, like, 4 years ago. I only ever used OBS Studio, but I have friends who use Streamlabs OBS, and they said really good things about it, so I downloaded it, and I dig it. It's good stuff. And the cool thing is, like, I was able to... It's set up so, like, I could import, like, all of my OBS Studio settings, like, right away, so, like, I didn't really have to recreate anything, which was really great. Setup was really quick. So basically, Streamlabs OBS is more or less the way to go. Aw, Tara's back, everyone. She's looking out the window. Hey, girl, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing, boo-boo? Did you come to hang out with Daddy? Alright, she's wandering away. Yeah. Oh yeah, it has been a year since you've seen Tara, isn't it? I mean, I post pictures of her in my Discord and all that stuff, but, yeah, she has not been on stream. Oh, she settled on the floor next to me, so she's hanging out with us. I gotta figure out how to get pet cam working again. I tried, like, setting up pet cam when I was messing around with OBS in the past, and, like, for some reason could not get it to work. But that was an OBS Studio. Maybe Streamlabs OBS I'll be able to get that set up properly. I'd have to fiddle with my layout too, but also, like, the pets would have to hang out in here, like, enough for it to be worth setting up pet cam too, but we'll see. I'm actually surprised that the cats are not pestering me because I have not fed them yet. And normally they're like prowling around and whining by this point in the evening, so. Yes, Dave, that's probably true. Tara is really torn up about Streamorial Day being destroyed by the pandemic. Ooh, let's see. Oh, I'm being informed that the cats are currently stalking a moth in the apartment. So that's why they're not pestering me for food. The moth is their food now. Let's see if we can get behind the Cie'th here. Nope, not quite. Alright, so in addition to... So now that I'm back streaming regularly, Final Fantasy XIII is going to be Tuesday evenings. But I'm looking at adding some other streams eventually. What I'm hoping to do is bring back my Saturday streams where I was reading... Like, I got through all of Homestuck last year. But I know that there's additional Homestuck content and Homestuck adjacent content, so I'm thinking about starting the Saturday streams back up and reading / playing through some of the stuff from the Homestuck universe. Like Hive Swap Friend Sim. Thinking about maybe reading Problem Sleuth. So there's all that stuff. My girlfriend and I have also talked about maybe playing through a horror game together on stream, so that might be something we do as well. Or Pen Pal Final Fantasy VII, Dave. Yes, absolutely. Maybe. Uh-oh. I've also been told that another game I would probably really enjoy is the Talos Principle, which is, as I understand, a puzzle game. So, oh, and I called you Anarchist again. Arcanus, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You know what? I think I don't really keep track of my follower count too closely, but I think I'm like, what, 50 or so away from 1,000 followers, which would be really cool to hit that. But if I don't, whatever. Simulstream golf with my friends, yes. I've heard Problem Sleuth is really good, so that might be something I do soon. But we will see. Just know that I've been thinking about coming back to streaming for a while. I've had some ideas. And now I'm finally able to do them, now that I have time. It's the sister wife.
Time to go. We have to leave before the army. What?
Before the army. And the leggy.
That girl's a l'cie.
I already told you that.
Post l'cie are the enemies of Cocoon.
So they should die?
Listen, if she fails her focus, you know how that'll end.
And killing her is a mercy?
You came.
Oh, Dave, I think the joke was I would do a genocide run of Undertale if I hit 1 million followers. So, you know, 999,050 to go.
Is that my hero?
The gang's all here.
Let's get you out of here.
Hands off. I'm taking her home.
Sis.
I'm not your sister. You couldn't protect her. It's your fault she can
Save us.
Sarah?
You can save us. Protect us all. Save Cocoon.
Save Cocoon? Sarah? That was your focus?
Anything. I'll do anything. Leave it to me, you'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Somehow. I'll make things right.
You just relax.
That's a good question, Arcadis. I never played Theatrhythm, so. But this song is, I think, like basically the main theme of Final Fantasy XIII, so.
Sarah! Sarah!
Why is she turning to crystal?
The Sea who fulfill their focus are transformed into crystal and gain eternal life.
Just like the stories say.
Being a l'cie kind of sucks either way.
Dreams? She's not sleeping! Sarah's... She's...
She's alive.
No.
The legend. Remember the legend. l'Cie, who fulfilled their focus, turned to Crystal and gained eternal life. It's the same with Sarah. Eternal life. She's not dead! Sarah's my bride-to-be. I promise to be hers forever. I don't care how
Pretty
many
much,
years I have
Arcadis.
to
Pretty
wait.
much. Oof.
It's over. Open your eyes and face reality.
Sarah, does becoming a l'Cie really mean losing everything? What now?
Oh boy. Oh no, not the army. Cello.
Almost in place.
Nice.
Surface team, what is your status? Good to go. Resistance is under control. The assault proceeds as planned. Leave no trace. The pulse vestige never existed.
So they're basically going to wipe out all evidence of this building, the structure, and the fal'cie ever existing. It's basically a huge cover-up that they're engaging in. And, like, to make sure that nobody knew about it, they purged the entire city surrounding the vestige. Basically, Sanctum are evil.
What's happening?
Must be a sanctum strike. Bring down the vestige and the fal'cie right with it.
Aren't they taking it back to Pulse? That's what the patch was, right?
Oh,
All they care
child.
about is getting everything from Pulse off Cocoon. Dead or alive, it's all the same.
We can't stay here. They'll kill us.
Yeah, right, Dave? Like, good heavens. It is kind of amazing, like, how much the events of the game so far are, like, reminding me of what's happening in the news. I think this next boss after this fight is going to be a good stopping point from what I remember.
Where you going?
Trenchcoat.
Date with the fal'cie. Got some things to talk about.
What?
Girlfriend turns to Crystal and you're already dating someone else? Come on.
Kid? That thing wants to chew us up and spit us out.
Well, what do you want me to do?
What?
Lightning?
Here we go.
Nah, we gotta fight some more Cie'th to get there. So Arcanus, my understanding is, like, fal'cie are like the... I don't know if they're like gods per se, but fal'cie are like the higher beings that turn people into l'Cie, and then a person who becomes a l'Cie and then fails their focus becomes a Cie'th. So, but yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's like really confusing, and like this is like the third or fourth time I've started playing through this game, and like I have a better understanding of the storyline and like all the lore and stuff now. But it took me a few tries to like really understand what was happening. Like the first time I played through this game, I remember just being like really confused. Good one, Arcanus. Oh, I see. But anyway, we can maybe talk about this later, and let's see if I can give you a better explanation. Oh look, it's another ghast. That ghast has some really bad posture. Need like a chiropractor. Maybe their focus was they were supposed to go to the chiropractor and they never did. Shame. Oh wait, there is a save point back here. Hold on. Let's not miss the save point. Oh wait, what was the access thing? Oh, it was the save point thing, never mind. Alright. Hey you guys, wait for me! No one's gonna question whether the ghast lifts. No one's gonna go up to a ghast and be like, do you even lift, bro? Because, I mean, if you can't tell. So this is a fal'cie.
Sarah's a crystal now. You gave her a focus, and she did it. You got what you want. Now let her go! Please, turn her back. I'll be your l'cie instead!
Fine. You go on begging. Like this thing gives a damn what we want!
Lightning, you're gonna have to apologize to the fal'cie now. Remember how you had to apologize to the door?
The purge started, and it's people who are dying. Sarah told us to save Cocoon. That means this thing needs to die. What?
Oh boy. Way to go, Lightning. You woke it up. Never noticed that thing is like a giant hunk of crystal in its chest before. Hope seems a little overwhelmed right now. Sorry, buddy. Can't leave. House rules.
Come on now. You really think you can kill a fal'cie?
I'm doing this for Sarah.
Dodge.
Oh, right. Dodge is his son, if I recall.
I'm in.
He likes to play dodgeball.
As long as you don't mind an amateur. I got these things. Might as well use them.
Thanks.
I got 2 guns to the ticket show. Oh, anima, that's right. Let's see, I wanna... Ah, shoot. Alright. Took down the right one, let's take down the left one. Initiating regeneration, oh no. Alright. Let's attack this thing. Watching Lightning's health closely. Is it even possible to stagger this thing? Guacamole! Oh, fabulous. That's a good one. Oh, I really should stop doing that. Ah, potion, potion.
It's now or never!
Let's get another potion in there. Avocado, yes. Magical projection, oh dear. Oh. Potion. Alright, we've almost got it. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Bam! Woo! Good job, everyone. We killed a fal'cie. That wasn't so hard. Oh, Nick, I just saw your comment about his 5 sons. That's fabulous. Assault rifle.
What's going on?
I'm loving the volume of puns that we're getting here. Uh-oh, they got new tattoos. And that's their clue. That is the only clue that they get for their focus. Suddenly, everything is crystal.
When I couldn't see a future, and I was afraid, when the future was clear and it hurt to see, I'd just close my eyes and lose myself in happier days.
Arcanus and Cello, you guys are strong with the pun game. Alright, well, that, I think, is a good place for us to stop for the evening, because it is almost 10:30 now, so thank you all for coming tonight. I know I've been gone from streaming for a while, but I am back, and I'm happy to be back, so plan is for... We're going to wrap up now. That is perfect. So plan is to be doing Final Fantasy XIII on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'll be back next Tuesday. Let me drop a few links in. Let's see if this still works. I got social media. Did that work? There we go. Cool, we got social media. Tara has her own Instagram, so feel free to give Tara a follow there. And we also have a Discord. Let's see if that worked. Yep. So, feel free to hang out with us there as well. I post pet pictures in there, and we comment about stuff in there too, so yeah, feel free to join us. But thank you all for coming. I will see you all next time. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night. Bye bye.